vintage. Okay, so let's get into it. Let me know if you have a record player, if you're into music. I am really into music, so if you watch my Spotify video, I'm very into music. But I recently got a record player for Christmas. Don't know why I didn't have one earlier. It's the best thing ever. Except then you have to buy a bunch of records. So I thrifted a bunch of them. I got them on Facebook Marketplace, and then a couple that were specific I had to buy on Amazon, or like Poshmark, Mercari, stuff like that. So I'm gonna show you some are like old, some are newer. I have, I think, one more coming in the mail, but I'll tell you who that is. And then yeah, let me know if any you're like, oh my god, I want that one, or who are these people? Because a lot of them are older. So the first one I have is Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder. I love Stevie Wonder. I love Stevie Wonder. A couple of the bigger ones on this album is Sir Duke, which is very jazzy, very New Orleans vibe. And then Isn't She Lovely, which I feel like a lot of people should know. Isn't She Lovely? He's very jazzy, which I really like. Oh, and actually, I think this is the record. I don't know why it's not in there. Sometimes when I'm done with it, I just like plop it down. So this is the actual record. So I'm gonna put that back in its sleeve to protect it. Oh my goodness, actually, wait. This opens up. Whoa. Kind of reminds me of like Bruno Mars. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Pretty cool. The next one is Cyndi Lauper. I think it's Cyndi Lauper. I just thrifted this one, and you should know, girls just wanna have fun. And Time After Time. So a lot of these are like older. Okay, and this one, oh wait, here's another Stevie Wonder one. Oops. It's also gonna be me organizing my records. That's Stevie Wonder again. I guess there was like two in one. Next one is The Carpenters. The Carpenters. I love The Carpenters. The Carpenters are very old. My mom likes them, like growing up. She liked them. And one of their famous songs is I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I found ever since you've been around. So I love The Carpenters. This is one of the albums. I have another album out there that I put on display because it's one of my favorites. And their voice, it's like a sibling duo. And one of the main girl is, she passed away, unfortunately. She actually had a really bad, it was a very sad story. You should look it up. Her name is Karen Carpenter, and her brother and her were singer-songwriters, and she dealt with a very bad eating problem, and she passed away because she didn't eat. So fuel your body and eat, because her music was amazing, and she just had mental illness, so unfortunately she did not make it at like 30 years old. Very, very sad. But we're not here to talk about that because you buy them like thrifting, they're so cheap, but like that one was not cheap. Some of them can go for 40-50 bucks. This is like a small one on my wall. It doesn't fit on my record player. What is this one? This one is a BBA ABBA. So this actually needs to go in the sleeve. This is ABBA's Greatest Hits. And when you open it, like an old family photo looks like. It used to be so cool. Like, they don't make it like this anymore, you know what I mean? I mean, they do, but you know what I mean? So, this is side 1, SOS, Honey Honey, Mamma Mia. Side 2, I Do, I Do, I Do, Waterloo, Fernando. So, if you know ABBA, you know. I have another ABBA that's on display because ABBA is my top artist for sure as well. So my top ones I like to keep on display because I like to look at those the most. Oh yeah, and another one I have on display, that's why it's not in its case, is the Beach Boys. So on here, I don't think there's any that are like really famous, but just the Beach Boys. The album cover is really cute, so put it on my wall. So yeah, I love anything like beachy. So cute. So I believe we have another Carpenters, and this is a Christmas album. So I'm pretty sure they wrote the song Merry Christmas, Darling. A lot of Christmas songs, you don't really know who the original creator is because so many people do covers of like famous Christmas songs, but they created like a really famous Christmas song. And then this just has like a lot of classics on it. So Carpenters, Christmas Portrait. So obviously you don't play that except Christmas time. And I just got this for Christmas, so I haven't been spending that much Christmas time, and like, you know, I need to use this more. So the next one I really want to play, actually, I'll play it tonight. Tchaikovsky. Oh my god, how do I pronounce it? Tchaikovsky. I am a music person. I just don't really know how to pronounce some things. But this is the Nutcracker, and then also Peter and the Wolf. So I definitely want to play this one. This one's actually from my grandfather. I love like classical music. I took a theater appreciation course in college, and we actually went over the Peter and the Wolf and like a lot of classical like orchestra work. So this, I'm gonna set this aside so I can play it, is West Side Story. If you're a theater girly, you know. And I've done a video about Spotify music. I'm doing a video about records. I do want to do a video soon about favorite TV shows, favorite movies, and favorite theater, favorite musicals, stuff like that. So I'll be on the lookout for that. But I love West Side Story. There was like the original, and then there was one that just came out like a couple years ago with the girl who's in, her name's Rachel Zegler. She's in the new Hunger Games, which she's such an amazing singer. And then Ansel Elgort, which is the guy from Baby Driver, the guy from The Fault in Our Stars. Oh, and he's from Divergent. If you know, you know. Billy Joel. Love me some Billy Joel. We got Moving Out, Just the Way You Are, Vienna, She's Always a Woman. I need to play this one too. Like, I forgot I already had these, because like I've been playing the same one over and over. Okay, here's a good one. Do a thumbnail. Okay. Adele, look at how gorgeous. Look at how pretty she is. So it's like a perfect side profile. This is like a thick one. Oh, I love Adele so much, so I like listening to her a lot. And here is another ABBA. This is probably the one I have on the wall. There's me. Don't I have a really good collection, guys? I have the Bees Gees. Okay, is it the Bee Gees? I think it's the Bee Gees. The Bees Knees, the Bees Gees. The Bee Gees. You guys know. You guys should know. Staying Alive. The Bee Gees. There's other ones I know. What else is on here? I feel like you would know it. I don't know. I think it's on a different one, but like so jazzy, so disco, so like oldies. I love it. Oh, and I have another Billy Joel. So Uptown Girl. Do you know Billy Joel? Billy Joel is so good. I love me some Billy Joel. He's getting old. So this is more Bee Gees. I don't know like what movie this is. I got this thrifted, but it's like that's John Travolta. Look at that. It's disco. It says Saturday Night Fever, the original movie soundtrack. Never heard of the movie, but it's a bunch of disco. So More Than a Woman, Boogie Shoes, You Should Be Dancing, How Deep Is Your Love, Staying Alive, just like a bunch of disco, like, you know what I mean, like 70s. We've got, guess who this is? Elton John. We've got Elton John. I don't know if I know many on this album, but Elton John is such a classic. I'm so glad I have this. It's so cute. Like, such a classic, you know? So I'm like, I looked out, I got this like a whole like lot of 70 or something records for like $20 from this guy, and they were like all 70s and old, and like that's the way to do it, is just find some guy who has a bunch on Facebook. Because when I went to the thrift store, there was like a bunch of different languages, like it wasn't what I was looking for, you know. So this is Olivia Newton-John, and I'm pretty sure I have another one of hers. This says, "You're the one that I want. You are the one I want." And also, hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you. Hopelessly devoted to you. Do you guys like Grease? Do you guys like Grease? Okay, this is Ray Charles. I don't know if I've listened to this one yet, and I don't know if I recognize any, but it's also the nice thing about records is like you just put it on and like you can walk around the house and like you don't really need to be like changing it. Like on Spotify, I feel like you'll change, but with a record it's like you'll just play it through and like kind of let it go, which is kind of like nice, I guess. But what is this? Oh my god. Oh my god, here's another Olivia Newton-John. Look at that cover. It's such like a, oh my god, this used to be the album covers. Like they used to be doing so much. listening and rambling about records, but I'm gonna insert some clips of the records I have around my house. So cutie. And also I just posted an apartment tour, so you can check that out as well. But thank you so much for watching. Let me know which one you'd want for my collection, and if there's any in your collection. I am waiting on another one from Steven Sanchez to come in the mail, but I really, of course, would love to complete the collection. Like, I feel like I have a main amount of oldies, which I love, but it'd be cool to have like Kanye or like, you know, Tyler the Creator, some new, like SZA, or like someone kind of young and fresh, but still, you, like I said, you can stream those, so you can stream all music. So I guess it just depends on, like, if I found it for a good deal, I'm not gonna spend $40 on like all that stuff again. But yeah, I guess it just depends. And plus, I also view it as like wall decor, so I guess it's like worth the money. But